the final night. We're slightly delusional.
Just a tad. Exhibit A.
It is 10 o'clock in Retford and we are having our final night in this house before we move to Retford again tomorrow. The van is coming at 10 a.m. We're going to go over and get the keys ASAP in the morning at about 9 a.m. Going to put up the wreath, unload some things. We're going to have an early night. We've just been doing tax returns and uploading my most recent vlog.
Fun.
Super fun. Way to make the last night super memorable.
And special.
But these things need to be done. And you know what? People say that tax returns are really difficult, really boring, really stressful. But actually, if you're self-employed and you're adding up all of the money that you have earned through your work and your work alone over the last year, I think that's like really empowering. Nobody else got this money. Nobody else just gave this money to you. You provided value and you earned that money. So do you know what? I'm feeling really good. I'm probably the only person in Britain who's ever said they're feeling good for completing a tax return. Have I finished it? No, not exactly, but I have added up everything that I've earned. So maybe there's some more that I'm not aware of yet that's going to make it super stressful. But you create the stress or you create the peace, and I choose peace and excitement. What do you choose?
Peace and excitement after that TED Talk, mate. You guys should follow the same.
We'll see you in the morning. Ready for a busy day of moving. Woo!
Straight out to the boob. What day is it today?
It's moving day! 5 a.m. on moving day.
We're ready.
So ready, slightly sleepy. But there is also a really bright light because we've got no lamps, so we have to put the main light on. But we are ready. So
like,
ready.
Literally ready, as in like everything's packed. Pretty much ready to go in the car, ready to go in the van. And all the little bits that you always forget about. If you moves, you know what we're on about.
Exactly. What he said. See you later. We're off. We're leaving the house. What are we going to do?
We're going to go pick up the keys.
See you there. We've got the keys in here and we've got a box of, I don't really know what, I presume it's just documents, but it's really heavy. Apparently it's our box. We're going to write our names here. And now it's time to actually go to the house. Let's go. Okay. We have arrived. First things first is to open the door, but the second thing second is to put the wreath on the door.
In the Christmas spirit.
Keys, Izzy. Hand, keys. One day. Soon.
Day one, baby.
Boom.
That's what it is.
Let's go. Ta-da!
Dun dun dun.
Freshly painted, beautiful magnolia. There we go, this is home.
This is home for the next what?
6 months. This is where all of Jordan's boxes are going to go.
Baycast HQ for the time being.
Yep.
If we can stack it all high.
And then in here is our bedroom.
Hey.
With the sun shining through. Got the bathroom in here. Lovely jubbly.
Lovely jubbly.
As we sort of said, this is a temporary solution. The rental market was so crazy that we didn't manage to get any of the properties we really liked. So the only thing that we sort of looked at, and then we said we were interested in applying, and they'd taken it off the market before we'd even signed anything or said yes. Yeah. So we sort of took it as a sign. Moving 5 minutes away and staying in a place that we already know means that there's not too much stress for us in the moving process. I'm somebody who really likes to fix places up and likes to see a sense of progress, which we didn't get to see in our current place because well, in our old place, because it was all sort of perfect and it didn't feel like home because we weren't able to put our stamp on it. So we might do some cheeky stuff here and see how it goes down with the landlord, but I don't know about that. So yeah, very cheap. Obviously we're going to be dealing with magnolia walls. We did ask him to paint them white, but for some reason he didn't want to, even though he said we would pay for it. So a bit of a shame there, but for the price, it's a bargain. And actually, like the space that we have, I think we'll be very happy here. We've got a really sexy sofa arriving tomorrow, which we cannot wait for. And then it's time to get a Christmas tree, decorate the house. And yeah, buzzing.
What have we here?
But we get the sun. The sun comes through our bedroom window and the lounge, and those are the only 2 rooms we're going to be using. So look how beautiful this is! And it's even more golden because of the yellow walls.
Oh, look at that beam.
And the magnolia doesn't actually look that bad.
Can we go that?
I've just arrived back at the house. We were meant to do a time lapse of the boxes being moved, but we've got to start the GoPro because by the time we'd got back from dropping off the first load of stuff just in our car, the van's already here and Jordan's family were there all ready to get in, so it just completely slipped our mind. But these are all of Jordan's stock. We recently had a Black Friday sale, and so most of the stock's gone and we are waiting for a load more boxes. So soon there's going to be a lot more than this, but they're all going to go upstairs in one of the rooms. So they're here, and I think they just saw me videoing, which is fine because embrace it. Ain't no thing as embarrassment, but I better go. Okay, it is going well. This is the bedroom so far. Everything everywhere. So the others have just left to go and get the last few bits from the house. It's going well. It's going well. And we're going to have a lot of sorting to do. This is the situation in our room right now. I'm going to put the bed together. There is stuff everywhere. This is the bake-off room. Lots of boxes, but do you know what? I think we've got the perfect amount of space here. Good morning, it is 5 minutes to 10. We are in the new house. We've had the first night last night. Didn't film much yesterday because it was hectic. Basically, because we've only been 5 minutes up the road, we didn't get a big van, just 2 small little vehicles, and did loads and loads of trips. So it was a little bit crazy in that respect. But I'm pleased to say that this morning, because the sofa was arriving at 10 and we needed this space semi-clear, we have cracked on and moved and sorted through a ton of stuff. So when the sofa arrives, this lounge bit will hopefully look a little bit more like a lounge. At the minute we've got our fridge in the lounge because we're not sure how to fit it in the kitchen. As I said, it's a small place and the kitchen is one of the smallest kitchens I've ever seen. But it does the job, it cooks the food. What more can you want? Last night, because of having gone down to Chantry to do 3 days in a primary school, teaching them positive psychology, which you can check out that video here, because I'd just done that and we spent the whole week before packing and then the move, I honestly felt so ill last night that we went to bed about 9 o'clock. We're feeling better today. We've got a lot to get on with. It's a Sunday, which means that everything's shutting early. We've got as I said, the sofa arriving at 10. We have got to go and get the key from our old neighbour. He had our spare key and he's leaving at midday, so we need to be there by 11 essentially. We need to clean some of the house, then go and get the Christmas tree before it shuts at 4 or 5. Come back, set up the Christmas tree, go to the shops to buy some paint before they shut at 4 somehow, because we need to patch up some bits in the old house, and we'll probably, after we've made this all nice, go back this evening and just, yeah, patch up the house. But it's gonna be a full-on day, but I'm excited, so we'll see you sometime later. The sofa just arrived! This is our new sofa. Hey. The sofa is in! We absolutely love it. We've probably said that a million times, but it is so clean. Such a nice shade of grey. Really comfy despite how firm it looks.
and we love it anyway. It's time to get a little bit Christmassy. So I have a box of stuff that I've been collecting since we knew that we were going to be moving in on the 3rd of December, but we obviously couldn't decorate before then. So I've been collecting a few little bits and bobs in this box. So first place to start is, thank you Home Bargains. It is so soft and I just love it. So Christmassy. So we're christening the sofa with this pillow. Ta-da! We found 2 candles that we really liked. We got a fir and cedar, and then one that is pine and moss.
I woke up this morning, I looked outside my window where children lighting up the Christmas tree. And the snow is falling. It reminds me of the good times, those winters we would spend just you and me. It's been such a long time, but tomorrow's Christmas Day, and I am on my way. I'm coming home for Christmas. Yes, I'm coming.
Now time to make some coffees and head on the road back to the old house to bring over any last minute bits and to clean. We need to clean.
You. Oh, how much I missed you.
See you at the old house. We're in and now it is time to hoover. It is so echoey and so weird because it's so empty. I'll probably do like a little time lapse of sort of walking around so you can see what the space was actually like that we lived in, and hopefully you can understand that even though it's super cool how big it is, because it's that big and because it's been done so nicely, we weren't able to put our stamp on it. It was too big for just the 2 of us, and we just it was too big for us to live in comfortably and cosily, which is why we've, in most people's eyes, downgraded, but in our eyes, upgraded, because our quality of life in the new place is going to be so much nicer.
You just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. I see you hesitating while you're waiting, like somebody's gonna give it to you. You gotta chase it, gotta believe it. You gotta go get it for yourself. 'Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears aren't proof of failure. You just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be.
Some people might find it really gross to be cleaning toilets and sinks and having to hoover the house and do all the cleaning, but to be honest, I'm quite enjoying it because it feels like almost a thank you back to the house for all of the memories we made here, how it made us feel safe. It definitely didn't make us feel warm, but it looked after us. It gave us what we needed for the 6 months that we lived here. So to be honest, it's all about how you frame things, and I'm gonna see this process as, yeah, exactly that, a practice of gratitude, thanking the house for everything it gave us. Good morning. It is Monday, the 5th of December. We didn't manage to get the Christmas tree yesterday. I was a little bit sad about that, but to be honest, it was probably for the best. We pretty much spent the entire day cleaning the house and trying to figure out how to patch up some marks on the walls. We're also doing it all in the dark and just with the torchlight from our phones because the electrics had tripped. Thank you, Jordan. So it was a really interesting day. And again, we were knackered. I'm hoping that today it should be a fairly chilled day. We are, as I said, going to go and get the Christmas tree today, which I'm very excited about. Put up a few little bits and bobs here and there, and got the candles out, and they smell so good. So it's coming together. I'm going to head off because I want to go and collect this Christmas tree, so we'll see you there. So, not a huge amount of luck at the Christmas tree farm. A lot of the trees have been kept too close together, so the bottom are kind of dead. They're over there. Oh, these are so... Oh, what about that one? Yes, this one. Oh, this one. Great. Time to try and fit the Christmas tree in the car.
Very interesting. Where's your bed?
My God, can't even see, is he? What is that?
At least I'm getting creating a bond.
You are, you're getting intimate connection time, aren't you?
Right, we've got the roof off because it's the only way to transport the tree. Jordan's. How are you finding it with the gear stick, baby?
I mean, if I just ram it with all my fours to the left, I'm good, I'm good.
And I actually can't feel my body. This is, quite frankly, the strangest experience I have experienced in the last few months. We made it home.
Hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean.
It is time to finally decorate the Christmas tree. We went for I always get this wrong, Norway spruce, something like that, the spruce kind, because those are the ones that do lose their needles quickly, but they also smell really nice. And we're gonna go and decorate it. I have been waiting this entire vlog to open something. I've been waiting about a week. A week ago, I received this package from a jewellery brand called Emerton Scott. Now, it's not just any jewellery brand, which is why I'm taking time in this video to sort of open it with you. Emerton Scott create jewellery that is designed in relation to Stoic philosophy. So Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that prioritises positive feelings and tries to reduce negative feelings by seeing life in a way that is neutral, choose to get closer to a sense of perspective and away from what most of us do, which is become so blinded by perspective that we get really consumed by slightly stressful events and consumed by negative emotions that really don't need to be there. So I first got introduced to Stoic philosophy by my mum, who, for one of my birthdays when I was at university, she gave me a book called The Daily Stoic. Now, my copy is very, very battered and bruised because I've used it so much. For about 2 years, I just placed it to the side, used it as a coaster, hence all the coffee stains, and didn't really read it. But as soon as I started reading it, each day has a little piece of Stoic wisdom, and it taught me so much about myself, about self-awareness, about my relationship with other people, and I really started to live and breathe the Stoic philosophy, and it massively helped my journey to feeling better a lot more of the time, to putting things into perspective and getting less stressed out, especially about the small stuff. It taught me to separate myself from what happens and realise that I'm in control of how I feel, even though I might not be in control of what happens around me. So when Emerton Scott got in touch with me and asked if I was interested in hearing more about their brand, I was really, really excited. I don't really have that much jewellery because I'm a gold girl. I like wearing gold. However, if you buy jewellery that isn't actually solid gold, it starts going really green, and then I have green marks over my neck and over my fingers, which looks really bad when I'm at school delivering a workshop or a talk because it looks like I haven't washed. Gold jewellery can be quite expensive because the gold reserves seem to be a little bit less available right now. So I think most gold has skyrocketed, which makes it quite difficult to get a hold of, and especially get a hold of pieces that mean something to you. So for my birthday, I bought a secondhand gold ring that I absolutely love, and that was my first piece of gold jewellery. But since then, I've really wanted a gold necklace to match. You'll very rarely see me advertising or promoting another brand's products unless it's something that I really believe in and have tried myself. So for all the reasons that I've just specified, and having a really long chat with the team at Emerton Scott as well, I decided to become a partner and support them in their growth. And they sent me my first gold necklace, and I haven't opened it yet. I haven't opened it yet because I wanted to open it with you, have a little unboxing experience, and I do believe that their packaging is something quite special. So again, one of the reasons why I've been so excited to open this. So let's do it. To you, the person who'll be wearing this piece of jewellery. Life can get overwhelming sometimes, especially when you're trying to do something meaningful. And the reality is, only you can decide what meaning you want your life to have, and only you can make it happen. It's not going to be easy, but we do hope this piece will remind you of how important it is to stay balanced and collected during the process. You're more powerful and talented than you realise. Thank you for choosing us to be with you on this incredible journey. I've just turned over the little note, and there's another little note from Scott, the founder of Emerton Scott, hence the name. Izzy, a new exciting home and some amazing projects. I couldn't be happier for you or prouder to have you as a part of what we are building. Hope your move goes well, Scott. That's so sweet. I think there's another little part of the envelope as well. The power of mind. Our mind is the most powerful tool we have, but sometimes the chaos of the world attempts to disrupt our focus and cloud our clarity. At this moment, it's important to remember that you have complete control over your mind. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realise this, and you will find strength. That's a quote from Marcus Aurelius, one of the most well-known individuals in history who definitely advocated for Stoic thinking. There's so many beautiful touches, and I haven't even got to the necklace yet. So each necklace comes with another little message and also a certificate of authenticity. It gives you a certified signature, a stamp of authenticity, which is a code, an official serial number, and the date of purchase. The necklace that I chose was the Clarion necklace, which represents the importance of inner clarity and being resilient against the chaos that can occur in the world and day to day, which is just such an important reminder. Each piece is also entirely made by hand. There are a variety of different types of necklaces, all relating to a different Stoic philosophy, but the best part is that each necklace can either come in real gold or real silver. And the even better part is there is also a giveaway at the minute for 2 necklaces of your choice, one for you and one for a friend, which could make a really beautiful Christmas present for somebody. I'm personally going to be buying a couple of necklaces for friends and family, all relating to a specific part of Stoic wisdom that I think will benefit them the most. So all you have to do to be in with a chance of winning 2 of these necklaces is to head to the link on the screen. I'll also pop it in the description, which will take you to their website. If you simply pop in your email address, then you'll be entered into it. You don't have to do any sharing, you don't have to do anything except from submit your email address. Your first chance to buy one of these necklaces will be on the launch date, which is the 18th of December, but steady on. Obviously it's real gold, which means that they're expensive. Worth it, but fairly pricey. So if you want to get a really great deal on one of these necklaces, then the first 100 people will be able to grab one of these necklaces for only £47, £150 off the usual price. I don't know about you, I'm gonna try and get in there and be one of the first 100. But to make sure you get that discount, click this link on the screen on the 18th, and I'll also put it in the description. If I were you, I would copy that link, create an event in your calendar, and pop the link in there. So you'll get a notification on the day, and you'll also have the link ready and waiting. As I say, if I didn't think that this jewellery was any good, and I didn't think the company's values were in the right place, I would not be talking to you about them right now. And the same goes for any other brands that I ever promote or talk about on this channel or on my Instagram. If I'm talking about them, then you have my word that they are a good brand. So that's it for me, and that's it for this video. We started off with a very intense moving process, and then we eased into getting into the Christmas spirit. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, drop me a comment, click the notification bell so you can be alerted next time I post a video. And of course, click that subscribe button, because why not? Come and join the family, and we'll see what kind of a community we can create over on YouTube. It's been a pleasure, as always. I appreciate you.